What is up, YouTube? This is Cody here with Team darksoul, coming at you with a Chaos Dragon deck for the March 1st format of 2013. The main thing that really hurt this deck was I probably think Sangan being banned. I still don't know why Konami did that. I don't know. All I know is that it sucks. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get on with the deck, so alright, let's go. First off, you have 3 Light Pulsar Dragons. He's just amazing, 2500 attack, and you can use him to exceed into a lot of monsters, and he's very easy to get out. Next, a lot of people don't like this by running 3 Dark Flares, but you have to think of something else to put in for Sangan, I guess you could say. He's not really what I put in for Sangan, but I just like his effect a lot. Next is 2 Eclipse Wyvern. I always liked running 2 Wyverns because he's a normal summon, so that way if you have him in your hand in Red Eyes, you can normal summon him and then banish him for Red Eyes. I know it's not that good of a play, but if you can't get anything else going, then it's good. Next, probably the most powerful monster in the deck is Blackluster Soldier. He's just a beast, banishes whatever he wants, 3k attack, and can attack twice. Next, the not so strong version of him, Chaos Sorcerer, but still pretty dang good. Next you have Red Eyes Dark Dispel Dragon. He needs to be in every dragon deck. He's just so broken. Next, 1 Dark Arm Dragon. And for the hand traps, you have Gores and 2 Trags. These aren't the only hand traps, but they're just the ones that are first, so they're pretty obvious why. Next, for the Light Swarms, you got 1 Jane, 3 Lila. Oh, sorry, the camera was a little messed up there. But 3 Lila, 3 Raikou. So now that is your Light Sworn engine. Raikou, obviously, he destroys a lot of monsters, sends monsters, or gets cards into your graveyard. Lila destroys spells and traps and gets monsters and stuff in your grave, so all around it's good. Next, you have 2 Tour Guide from the Underworld. She's pretty broke, gets you all your level 3 exceeds, along with 1 Night Assailant. So pretty much how this works now is if you get your Tour Guide, unless you run another level 3 Fiend, pretty much what you're going to do is you're just going to go Tour Guide into Tour Guide and just use Night Assailant as a Dark and use him for his effect, because if you use a Tour Guide for Night Assailant, then you just have a dead Tour Guide, which I don't think is very good. Next is Card Trooper. He's just amazing in Chaos decks because he sends cards to the graveyard. He's a level 3, and if he's destroyed, you get to draw a card. For the last hand traps in this deck, you have 2 Effect Veilers. Pretty understandable why. Negates monster effects. The last monster in the deck is Divine Dragon. I think it's Apocryph, but I don't know. Anyway, he's good. He gets your dragons back and recirculates them in your hand, so he's pretty good. So next on to the spell lineup, you have 1 Charge of the Light Brigade. It's pretty obvious, searches out your Light Sworns. 3 Solar Recharges. This is your draw power of the deck. You need to run 3. Next for the staples, you got Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm, along with 3 Space Typhoons. And last but not least, the one-ofs, you got 1 Allure of Darkness and 1 Pot of Avarice to recycle your cards. So that is it for the main deck. You don't run any traps, which is pretty standard in Chaos Dragon decks. So yeah. Next you have the extra deck. So you got 1 Insector Exebuto because his effect is just amazing. He can get over and get you out of a lot of situations. 1 King of Atum because you can do crazy plays with him. Swordbreaker because he can get over anything. Aegis because he's got good attack, destroy whatever he wants. Queen Dragoon Djinn, she is really good in the deck because you get to add cards back to your hands. Oh wait, no, hold on, I'm thinking of something different. She allows you to special summon stuff, so that's good. Utopia, he's just a standard Exceed pretty much anymore. Giga Brilliant is good in this deck because he increases all the attack power of the monsters. Tempo for the opponent's Exceeds. Leviair to get monsters back. Leviair is pretty cute. Next, number 6, Chronomally Atlantis, because he's got a high attack power, and he's pretty much just a filler, because his effect is really weird. Next one, Acid Golem, 1 Zen Mains, and 1 Leviathan. And that's the extra deck, so, yeah. If you guys have any